सोच में सकारात्मकता लाएं, जीवन को बेहतर बनाएं। मनोदर्पण पर कॉल लगाएं, मनोबल अपना और बढ़ाएं। मनोदर्पण पर कॉल लगाएं, मनोबल अपना और बढ़ाएं। चलो आज ही प्रण ले हम, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य सुधारे हम। चलो आज ही प्रण ले हम, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य सुधारे हम। मनोदर्पण के काउंसलर से परामर्श पाने के लिए डायल करें टोल फ्री नंबर 844-844-0632। नंबर एक बार फिर सुने 8448440632।
नमस्कार, आप सभी का स्वागत है एनसीईआरटी के लाइव इंटरैक्टिव सेशन में। मैं हूं सिमरन सिंह और आप सभी दर्शक हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं eVidya के चैनल नंबर 6 से 12 के जरिए। इसके अलावा तमाम माध्यम हैं जिनके जरिए आप सभी हमारे साथ संपर्क साध सकते हैं, अपने सवाल भी हम तक पहुंचा सकते हैं। दर्शकों, एक बार पुनः आप सभी का स्वागत करते हैं हम आपके इस अपने विशेष सत्र में जिसका नाम है सहयोग। लेट मी ऑल्सो अप्राइज यू दैट सहयोग एंड परिचर्चा आर टू वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट प्रोग्राम्स दैट आर बीइंग कंडक्टेड अंडर दिस अम्ब्रेला इनिशिएटिव दैट इज मनोदर्पण एज अ पार्ट ऑफ Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan by the Ministry of Education, Government of India. So we are conducting these particular programs in order to raise awareness about mental well-being and provide psychosocial support to all our learners. Well, this is a very special program, so in case if you have any of the questions or queries, so feel free to connect with us in the comment section of our YouTube channel, that is NCRT Official. Also, you can give us a call at this particular number flashing on your screens. It is 844-844-0632. The particular mail ID for Sahyog is also there on your screens. It is sahyog.ncrt@ciet.nic.in. So let me take this moment to welcome our panelists in the conversation. So I'll be introducing you to Dr. Anand Raj, faculty from RIE NCRT Bhopal. नमस्कार सर।
नमस्कार मैम।
बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपका। और साथ ही हम स्वागत करते हैं हमारे आज के प्रैक्टिसिंग काउंसलर की भूमिका निभा रहे शुभम जी का भी। नमस्कार शुभम जी, आपका भी बहुत बहुत स्वागत है इस चर्चा में। And with that, I would also like to welcome all our learners, all the audiences in the program. So your feedback matters a lot, so keep writing to us either through our mail IDs, either you can contact us through our national tele helpline numbers, and there are so many different mediums through which you can all connect with us. So without further ado, let's begin the conversation, and in the first place, I would like to invite Dr. Anand Raj in the conversation, discussing more on what is the psychosocial development stage of adolescence. Yes, sir.
Good morning, everybody. And today's topic is journey to empower adolescents, being resilient and well-being through psychosocial techniques. Here, National Policy Education 2020 emphasize the holistic development of children. This is important for the nation development because every individual develop its national development. So what is psychosocial? It's actually this single word, we can divide it into two. Psycho, it's related to individuals understanding, very clear understanding about the human. Another, society. Social, it should be related to link with the society. So Erik Erikson is a great psychologist from Germany, and he was born in 1902, and he gave the developmental stages. There are 8 stages. One of the stages for adolescent is identity versus role confusion. There are 6 components, and the first one, identity exploration. Identity exploration, adolescents explore different roles, different beliefs and ideas to develop their identity. And second, personal identity. Formation of personal identity. It leads to strong sense of personal identity and direction towards success. Adolescents develop a clear understanding of their value system, beliefs and goals. And thirdly, peer groups and social groups. Here, failure to failure to success among peer groups and social groups, which will lead to destruction. So the importance of peer groups and social groups in the classroom setting and very necessary. And peer group is significant as adolescents seek acceptance and validation from their social groups. Relationship with the peers, mentors, and models play a crucial role shaping their identity. And let's move on to the fifth one, psychosocial moratorium. And this is also equally important. Moratorium has two key factors. The one is self direction, self discovery, another one self awareness. Self awareness of the learner and self discovery of the learner understand deeply about himself or herself is very significant for the teaching, for the learning process of the human. And lastly, development of fidelity. Fidelity means quality of faithfulness or loyalty. An individual as a learner developing or trying to improve or being faithfulness to the peer groups or to the teacher or to the parents or with the members in the society. So successful involving identity crisis to the virtue of fidelity, which involves being able to commit to others and maintain loyalty to one's values and beliefs. So over to you, ma'am.
Of course, thank you for sharing this kind of development stage with us and the different processes that are being involved. And it is also important to incorporate a feeling of resilience whenever we talk about mental well-being or staying more fit mentally. So, sir, we would also like to know from you what is resilience and what are the key aspects of resilience for adolescents.
Yes, ma'am. Resilience refers to capacity to recover from quick recovery from difficulties. Usually, children will face during adolescent stage, and it is quite common. Some students face difficulties, adopt, and face varieties of adversities in classroom or in the society or etc. and achieving the target and threats. They have the threats, they have a trauma, they have a different physical disabilities and also psychological misunderstanding. So in order to quickly draw their attention, and this resilience plays a key role. Resilient means quickly and coming back to the normal and focusing towards the success. Therefore, it is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, maintain mental well-being despite challenges, and grow stronger through process. Now let's focus on aspect of resilience. And first one is emotional regulation. Children are, especially adolescents, they are highly emotional. And the ability to, adolescents, they have the ability to manage. They have the ability to respond to the particular situation. And how healthy, right responses and healthy emotions, it is always acceptable. This includes recognizing and including one's emotions and using strategies to modulate for the impact. And next, moving problem solving techniques. And first of all, identify the problems cleverly and setting the appropriate criteria in order to solve the problems. Then finally implementation. So proper planning and preparation, which ultimately implementation, which will lead to the excellent result. And thirdly, positive thinking, developing positive thinking among individuals in the classroom. It's very much necessary. And positive thinking, it's not, if it's not happening progressively, and then success, expected results or success cannot be attained. Therefore, positive thinking and observing the learner and the teacher need to be vigilant and motivate their positive thinking every now and then. And next, self-efficacy. Self-efficacy means adolescents developing self-confidence to achieve their targeted goals. And next, social connections. How the learners, adolescent children in the classroom, socially interactive, how they communicate each other, how they develop, how they share each other, their emotions and related to the task and, and learning process. And also the further they're connecting the relationship, a positive relationship and social relationship to the family and to the society and to the nation. So social connection is equally important. And then let us move on to next, adaptability. Adaptability means first they begin with pre-primary school uh, and then upper primary, secondary, this is secondary school, then they go to higher education, then university education, then future life, and how in a different situations, how they are capable, how they are good enough to implement, how they are adjusting to the society and being welfare to the society or being welfare to the nation. And next, emotional. So these are the aspects which equally important. So
Of course,
over to you,
sir.
ma'am.
Of course, sir. Resilience is quite important to grow in our lives, not just for adolescents, but having and inculcating these kind of feelings in us will help everyone to grow and also somehow recognize our individuality. So, we would also like to know certain strategies that can help our children, our adolescents, the students, or the viewers who have connected with us in the conversation, that they can build or inculcate this quality of resilience within themselves. So, what can be some possible strategies to incorporate resilience?
Next. Here, for the development of children, as per a national education policy, and all learners should be successful by 2030. This is the big dream of our nation. To achieve this target, every schools in India, every teacher in India, every learner, focusing on every learner and especially their adolescents and their development, because individual success is the society will be successful and the nation will be successful. Therefore, strategies, what are the strategies? And some of the few strategies being displaced, and let us discuss one by one. First, encourage open communication. Promote an environment where adolescents feel safe to express their thoughts and feelings. And here a teacher plays an important role to allow them to speak freely and never give negative comments or their negative whatever they have not learned, whatever they are not successful, and it should be keep going for the communication development and the environment, maybe personal or and cleverly handling the adolescent to come out from the stress. So encourage, so open discussion with the teacher probably, and with the teacher next, with the administrators, with the principals, and also with parents, and it's all connected together in order to develop their adolescents, develop their identity. Next, modeling resilient behavior. It's a very important stage where the teacher should be a good role model for to being a resilient. First of all, the teacher should be resilient. For example, how to be well balanced in a different situation, emotionally well balanced, and stressful situation. And for example, another example in examination, how to face the examination, how to and gradually need to improve. And teacher being a role model, which will certainly help the learner to grow higher and higher. and they will
Of
be
course, sir. And
keep going.
yes,
So
yes.
next
Sir,
teaching problem solving.
sir, you are
I
sharing certain important details with us, but due to paucity of time, sir,
okay, sir.
let's switch to the next question and invite our
Hmm.
practicing counselor Shubham sir in the conversation and get to know about what are certain psychosocial techniques and what are the self-help techniques for adolescents to enhance their positive well-being. Shubham sir.
Yeah, actually, when we talk about the psychosocial techniques, so psychosocial techniques connects with the different types of strategies and interventions that address both psychological and emotional and social aspects of human functioning. In those techniques, we aim to promote mental and emotional well-being, try to enhance interpersonal relationships, and improve overall quality of life. These techniques are there are various several reasons which shows why this technique is important for positive well-being. First one is it is an holistic approach. When we see the psychological technique, psychosocial techniques, it recognizes that well-being is influenced by both psychological and social factors. By addressing these two interconnected aspects, it provides more comprehensive approach to promote health and well-being. Then it gives us a coping skill. Psychosocial techniques equip individual with a coping skill to deal with life challenges effectively. It helps to manage stress, regulating emotions, coping with adversity. Then we come to social support. Psychosocial techniques helps to strengthen social support networks, which are crucial for mental and emotional well-being of an individual. By fostering positive relationships and connections with others, these techniques provide a valuable source of emotional support and encouragement to the students. Then the fourth point is emotional regulation. And emotional regulation is a key component of well-being. Through the help of psychosocial techniques, individual is able to identify and manage his emotions and in a healthy way and reduce the risk of mood
Sir,
fluctuations.
within your conversation, I'll also request you to kindly incorporate certain techniques for the teachers as well to support the positive well-being of their students, because this important responsibility also lies on the shoulders of teachers and parents as well. So, if you could incorporate this as a part of your conversation.
Yeah, definitely, teachers play a pivotal role in positive development of adolescents. They can create a supportive and nurturing education environment via different methods, like fostering a positive classroom environment. When we gives up a student a positive environment in their classrooms, they will feel safe and valued. And when these things are coming, they include celebrating diversity, promoting respect, and encouraging them to increase positive interaction. They can also help them to build strong relationships by helping them to trust relationship between them, putting significant impact on their engagement and success, giving genuine interest in their lives by being approachable to every student. They can help the student through promoting open communication. Encouraging open communication allows students to express their thoughts, concerns, and needs, which helps them to develop in positive manner. They can help the student through encouraging positive peer relationships, facilitating group work, cooperative learning activities are those methods which helps students to build positive peer relationships. They can also use reinforcement methods. Positive reinforcement is one of the more key component which helps to increase the positive development of the students in various aspects. During these all things, one of the major point is keeping a set clear expectations and boundaries with the students. When you establish clear rules and expectations for behavior and academic performance, it helps students to understand what is expected from them, not just making to think about it and behaving as per that. Other than this, there are much more things like giving support, student autonomy, providing opportunities for leadership. We can generally see the head boy, head girl, or class monitors. These are the things.
Yes,
But try to
yes,
get
Shubham
other
sir,
students.
you are sharing certain important details with our viewers, but sir, I'll have to request you to kindly conclude your words with the sharing the important techniques that can actually help the parents as well.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead with the techniques which can help parents to support the positive development of their wards. So one of the immediate and important technique is active listening. When parents should practice active listening, which involves giving full attention to their ward, acknowledging their feelings and responding thoughtfully, it helps their wards to feel heard and understood. Again, open communication, as I mentioned in their teachers aspects also, it is one of the method which helps to maintain open and honest communication channels, which allows to adolescents to express their thoughts and concern without fear of getting judged. Setting clear boundaries is also important in this relationship. Establishing clear and consistent rules or boundaries helps adolescents to understand the sense of security and structure. It is also important to understand that what are the consequences of breaking such set boundaries. Parents can encourage their independence, which is one of the major tasks during their adolescence. Parents can support them during their growth by encouraging independence and decision making.
Of course, sir. Certain important roles, responsibilities, and also the techniques for the parents, teachers have been highlighted by you, and also we got to understand the exact journey to empower adolescent, that is being resilient, how it actually helps the different aspects of being resilient, and also Dr. Anand Raj has shared certain suggestions with us how resilience actually works and how it can be inbuilt in us, how this kind of quality can be inculcated, and also some useful insights have been shared by Shubham sir regarding the psychosocial techniques that can actually help us to grow, learn, understand better. Word of thanks to both our panelists for connecting with us in the conversation. Thank you, Dr. Anand Raj, and thank you, Mr. Shubham. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To give
Thank you. And thank you to all the viewers who have connected with CIT and CRT for this particular live interactive program. Well, this is a wrap up for this particular program, that is Sahyog, and here is an important piece of announcement for all of you. आप सभी जानते हैं कि लोकतंत्र का महापर्व यानी चुनाव की शुरुआत हो चुकी है और देश के विभिन्न क्षेत्रों में 6वें चरण के मतदान तक सभी जो हमारे साथ जो वोटर्स भी हैं, हमारे बहुत से वोटर्स ने अपने कीमती वोट दर्ज भी करवाए हैं। 7वां चरण अभी शेष है, तो यदि आपके क्षेत्र में भी मतदान की प्रक्रिया जारी है तो मतदान के दिन आप भी अपना कीमती वोट ज़रूर दर्ज करवाइए और देश के प्रति एक जिम्मेदार नागरिक होने का फ़र्ज़ निभाइए। अपने सहयोग के कार्यक्रम को हम यहीं पर समाप्त करना होगा और दर्शकों आपको बता दें कुछ ही समय में हम वापस हाजिर होंगे और एक और विशेष कार्यक्रम है स्कूल लीडरशिप और डेवलपमेंट का, यानी विद्यालय नेतृत्व और विकास से जुड़ा हुआ हमारा ये सत्र है। तो बने रहिए eVidya चैनल्स के साथ। फिलहाल हमें दीजिए इजाज़त। नमस्कार।
सोच में सकारात्मकता लाएं, जीवन को बेहतर बनाएं। मनोदर्पण पर कॉल लगाएं, मनोबल अपना और बढ़ाएं। मनोदर्पण पर कॉल लगाएं, मनोबल अपना और बढ़ाएं। चलो आज ही प्रण ले हम, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य सुधारे हम। चलो आज ही प्रण ले हम, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य सुधारे हम। मनोदर्पण के काउंसलर से परामर्श पाने के लिए डायल करें टोल फ्री नंबर 844-844-0632। नंबर एक बार फिर सुने 844-844-0632।